This is called A Barrier of Bombay. I am barricading myself from you, reader, behind a gloss of fireworks. You may see my face only in the transitory wash of color, my masquerade of phantom image lighting the dark hill. I am hiding myself loathing in the whitewash of the margin. Reader, you are at an arm's length. When I was 10, my mother taught me how to write poems, and my father showed me how to make fireworks in the backyard, and I've thought the same things about both ever since. Reader, I wish I could spot you lying on a grassy hill on a blanket with someone you love, whispering a joke into your ear, but you might be nothing at all. And maybe I'm a madman firing poems out into this infinity, just hoping for something. The flitter of black powder, the bright flash of chrysanthemum, the clash of barely audible oohs and ahs against the still of night. This poem is called For a Girl. I've decided to remember you, sitting in the passenger seat of a car, tan thighs pressed against torn upholstery, the setting sun tangled in your hair. Or perhaps it was your hair that was tangled in the red curls of the horizon that always seemed to find their way to the interstate. I couldn't hear your voice over the cushion of air gushing from your open window. You sat there, a mute with a megaphone, laughing, the memory sewn into your eyes, your arms stretched out of the window, gesturing towards eternity. Please don't snap for me.
I'm snapping.
By all means. This poem's for everyone who snaps at poetry readings. It's called The Poet Groupie.
We groupies.
The poet groupie in my town slouches lonely in wooden coffee shops. Her eyes trace spiraling smoke rings of sugar floating into blind espresso. The poets are gone. They have coughed and shaken through their cigarettes and their poetry. Her gaze pours over Plath like mine has. She wishes she could have her like I have, blind in bed, wrapped in the rhythm of love and loneliness. She settles for the beating hearts of poets. Their words are perfect chaos in her ears. The dancing blue of her gaze is worship. She once told me she wished her eyes were green, peacock medallions of Thoreau. I always saw red, two phantom stoplights, the ends of cigarettes hanging in the frowning silence, the poetry burning elsewhere.
I'll admit I'm a groupie.
Does anybody like Miles Davis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a poem from Miles. He was quoted as saying, "I'll play it first and tell you what it is later."
Okay.
You told me that you couldn't possibly dance to Miles Davis, that he dives all the way down and back up again before you pick where to step, and that he was a smack addict, that made him so scared and his trumpet so full of blues and blacks. But it was just a Paul Chambers bass line bumping through his veins when he boiled bitches brew. And that he was so damn cool and blew so damn hot that he winced and played to the floor because that's how he felt like going if hell decided to wolf him down. So he just blasted everybody away with Cannonball Adderley because he never found the time to squint and bear it like Satchmo, America's great big yellow daffodil, because he was too busy howling like a fuming locomotive, unapologetically scrambling like an animal to figure it all out, to finish the song. But you did not listen and you did not dance with us tonight. Thanks, guys.
He got booze.
That's that guy.